Rab explains it all. Math, chem, physics never fall. Subscribe and learn. Ace every test, so Rab explains it best.
Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. This is the second part of solving difficult average speed questions. But before watching this video, I strongly suggest you to watch 3 videos first. One of them is about calculating average speed and its concept. Second one is calculating time and or distance when we have average speed. And the last one is the first part of this video, which is solving difficult average speed questions, part 1. I'm going to put the link of all of them in the description. Okay, let's go for solving examples. According to the information on the figure, what is the average speed for the whole route? So the question is asking about average speed for the whole route, but our route contains 2 parts. This is the first part and this is the second part. As I told you before, what was the formula for calculating average speed? S is equal to D over T. Because I want it for the whole route, I'm going to put T here. It means total. So we have only one formula, as I told you before. Do not invent any other formulas. Okay, I need D for each part because I'm supposed to add them, right? And T for each part. Let's see for the first part. I have D, it is really good. Do I have T? No, I have average speed. Pay attention to the unit, kilometer per hour. So I do not have T of first part. I need to calculate that first. What about second part? As you can see, I have T of second part, but I do not have D. I have average speed based on the unit. We can realize that this is average speed. So I need to calculate distance of second part first. Okay, let's calculate the information that we need for calculating T. As I told you, I want to calculate T of first part. I must use the formula, which is D over S, right? Do I have the D? Yes, I have D, which is 30. And do I have S, average speed? Yes, 60 kilometer per hour. And it's going to be 1 over 2. I told you it's better to write it as fraction. Because this unit is based on kilometer and that one is based on kilometer per hour. This one will be hour. 1 over 2 hours, which is 30 minutes. Okay, let's go for the second part. I want to calculate distance of the second part. As you definitely know, the formula for calculating distance is equal to S times T. Do I have S for the second part? Yes, it is 20. Okay, do I have the time? Pay attention. This part can be a little bit tricky. Yes, I have time. It is 90 minutes. But you are not allowed to replace T with 90. Why? Because the unit of S is kilometer per hour and the unit of time must be hours, right? But here I have minute. What should I do? I must convert it to hour. How am I supposed to do that? By dividing this one by 60, because each hour is 60 minutes and we are going to have 3 over 2 hours. Now I can replace the T. Multiply by 3 over 2, which will be equal to 30 kilometer now. So pay attention, units must be corresponding. I had told you in previous videos. This is one of the reasons that I told you watch those videos first. Okay, let's return to the main formula and solve this example. Get rid of it. S, average speed for the whole route, as I told you, is equal to D over T. I must add distance of the each part. Do I have distance of the first part? Yes, it is 30 kilometer. Do I have distance of the second part? No, I didn't have it. But I just calculate that, right? It is 30 kilometer as well. Plus 30. Do I have time for the first part? Yes, it is 1 over 2. Do I have time for the second part? Pay attention. You must replace it with hours, when the unit is hours. So 3 over 2. If I add them, it will be 60 and 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2 will be 4 over 2. 4 over 2 is 2, right? 2. And it's going to be 30 kilometer per hour. Really easy. So do not get lost inside the question. First, write the formula that you need, then try to understand what do you need, okay? For example, in this question, I needed time for the first part. So according to the information that I have, I calculated the t of the first part. A person walks from his home, let me correct this one, his home, to a park. The walk to the park takes 20 minutes, okay, at an average speed of 3 meters per second. And the walk back home takes 30 minutes at, at an average speed of 2 meters per second. What is the person's average speed for the entire round trip? So it wants the average speed for the whole route, right? This is the person. Assume that this is the person and this is the park. I draw a tree here. Okay? First part of the route, according to the information that we have, takes 20 minutes and the average speed for the first part is 3 meter per second. Okay? And for the second part, the person is going to return, right? This is in this direction and this one is in this direction. It's going to take 30 minutes, probably because that person is tired now. And the average speed is 2 meter per second, right? The question is asking about average speed for the whole route. What was the formula of average speed? Because I want it for the whole route, I'm going to show it with t is equal to d over t. Pay attention, this question contains two parts. This is the first part when this person goes to the park. This is the second part when this person returns from the park to the home. Do I have distance for the first part? No. So I must calculate distance for the first part. And do I have the distance for the second part? No. So I must calculate distance of the second part as well. Okay. Let's calculate distance of the first part. What was the formula for calculating distance? Average speed times t. Do I have average speed? Yes, it is 3 meters per second. Do I have time? Pay attention here. The unit of average speed is meter per second, but the unit of time is minutes. I'm not allowed to replace t with 20. I must convert it to seconds because the units must be corresponding. Okay, so I'm going to convert it with 20, which is minute. And if I multiply it by 60, it's going to be seconds, right? So 3 times 2 will be 6. 6 times 6 will be 36. And of course, I'm going to have 2 zeros. So 3600. What is the unit of 3600? Because this one is meter per second and I replace this one based on second, I'm going to have meters, 3600 meters. Let's go for the second part. D2 again is equal to S average speed times T. Do I have S? Yes. 2. What about T? It is 30 minutes. Again, I must convert it to seconds. So 30 times 60. 2 times 3 will be 6. 6 times 6 will be 36 meters. And it's really obvious because this person goes to the park and and the route is the same. If that person chose different route, the second distance would be different from first distance. But apparently, this person has passed the same route. Okay, let's calculate the average speed for the whole route. Do I have distance of first part? No, I didn't have in the question, but I calculate that, right? So 3600 plus, again, I calculated for the second part, 3600. They are meters, and I must replace times based on second because one of the units for average speed is meter per second. Meter per minute is not common. So this is 20 minutes. I'm going to write 20 times 60. This is 30 minutes. I'm going to write it 30 times 60. It's going to be 7,200, and it's going to be 1,200 plus 1,800. So it will be equal to 7,200. I can cancel these two zeros, and I can divide 72 by 3, which is going to be 24, and I can simplify this one by 3, it's going to be 10. So the average speed will be 2.4 meter per second. Really easy. While driving from one city to another, a person drove for 1 hour at an average speed of 40 kilometer per hour, and then for 2 hours at an average speed of 60 kilometer per hour. What is his average speed during the entire journey? So this question contains two parts. Please draw a figure for yourself. It's going to help you a lot. The first part of the question, the person is going to drive for 1 hour, and his average speed during this journey was 40 kilometer per hour. And for 2 hours, for the second part, with the average speed of 60 kilometer per hour. What is the average speed for the entire route? Again, I'm telling you, I have only one formula for calculating average speed, and because it is for the whole route, I show it with t is equal to d over t. So I need distance and time for each part. Do I have time for the first part? Yes, but I do not have distance, so I must calculate d of the first part, and I need distance of the second part. Okay, let's go for it. Distance of the first part is equal to s times t. Do I have s? Yes, it is 40 kilometer per hour, and time is 1 hour, so the units are corresponding. It is going to be 40 kilometers. Do I have d for the second part? No, I must calculate that. It is going to be s times t, so 60 times 2, which will be equal to 120 kilometers. Now let's go for calculating average speed for the whole route. I have distance of the first part, which is 40, and second part, which is 120. 40 plus 120, I have time for the first part 1 hour, and for the second part 2 hours. 1 plus 2 is going to be 160 over 3, and I cannot simplify that, and the unit will be kilometer per hours. This is the only correct answer of this example. Here you can find more examples, and I strongly suggest you to solve them at home. If you have any question, or if you wanted to share your answer, please feel free and write them in the comment box. I will try to answer them as soon as it was possible for me. Thank you for watching this video.